Connect returns to campus. Find out how it's helping students network.
Plus, a new Center for Engineering and Computer Science students just opened. What's going on there right now?
And SU hosts their annual Study Abroad Fair. News Live at 6 starts right now.
This is CitrusTV News Live at 6, your campus news leader.
In a post-COVID world, many are struggling to find community. Hello and welcome into News Live at 6. I'm Cora Mayer-Costa.
And I'm Isabella Galan. Our Lucy Schaefer shows us how SU is looking to fix that struggle by bringing back an old program.
SU recently relaunched the program Orange Mentor Connect in partnership with the Mentor Collective platform. This spring, first-year students and transfer students will be able to connect to upperclassmen who have found their way around campus and already navigated through the new lifestyle.
Many times we have students who are a little hesitant to go and talk to staff members or faculty members, but what happens is many times they are more okay with talking to another peer who has also lived through the same experiences.
SU students their first year can feel lost, but may not feel comfortable talking to an adult. So the program aims at connecting students who are compatible with each other. Each student, whether a mentor or mentee, fill out a survey to get matched to their best ability.
I've struggled with the same thing, sometimes with the same study skills, time management, or, feeling lonely or feeling that I don't belong here, and that's how the positiveness of mentoring has come forth, where we felt it was well worth relaunching the program.
In the first 12 hours of reopening Orange Mentor Connect, there have been about 300 students who have signed up to become mentors. The program aims at helping build confidence, learn new techniques, and learn your way around campus. Citrus TV's Lucy Schaefer.
Thank you, Lucy. A new student center for engineering and computer science just opened. The university is hosting a kickoff event with games and giveaways in the Center for Science and Technology for the next 2 hours. The center was created to provide students with more science and technology-based resources, collaboration, and community.
The Special Collections Research Center is now accepting applications up until the end of March. The award will grant up to $5,000 through the Alexander N. Charters program. The grant is awarded to people doing research using its adult education resources. The application process is available on the library's website, and award decisions will be released by April 30th.
Student Global Ambassadors presented multiple SU international programs at this week's Study Abroad Fair. Here, our Colleen Nakuda has the latest.
We're filled with an abundance of booklets, flags, candies, and posters for SU's Study Abroad Fair. Students and Global Studies Ambassadors were eager to draw attention to the various countries that the student body can take advantage of at any point throughout their academic career.
Our students, our alumni, the Global Ambassadors is what we call them, they actually were the star of the show this week, and they were able to bring some of their souvenirs from their experiences abroad. I had a student who brought a whole tray of magnets from her travels all over Europe.
The SU Abroad office is located right here on campus at Byrd Library, and Campus Outreach Manager Delaney Van Way expanded on the importance of going abroad further.
What it gives to you is the ability to work with those unlike yourself, to overcome challenges, get outside of your comfort zone, and to learn about things outside of your home culture and what you might be used to. Often, you don't know what you don't know. So students, you really learn more than you could possibly imagine.
Syracuse Abroad ranks among the highest quality international study programs in the country. Seated at the 8th rank among the U.S. News and World Report, the university offers over 100 programs in 60 different locations. Some of those include Florence, Strasbourg, London, and Madrid. But the potential for cultural immersion, invaluable life experiences, and international education are endless. Delaney explained that while the process can feel overwhelming, there are plenty of resources and a strong alumni community waiting on the sidelines to help.
And then we certainly have people like myself, our staff who have some interesting experiences, but our network on LinkedIn is actually pretty large, full of global ambassadors, students who are now, graduates who are now in really cool places and incredible fields, and they'd be happy, I think, to talk to any Syracuse students who are interested in international work.
Where will you go? Reporting from Syracuse, Colleen Nakuda, Citrus TV News.
Thank you so much, Colleen. Sounds like a great experience for so many students. Plans to build a 90-room hotel at St. Joseph's Hospital have been canceled. The project's developer, BWI Hotel Acquisitions, has faced a series of challenges since being introduced in 2016 and is still on the hunt for new funding. In addition to the 90 hotel rooms, the building was also supposed to have 26 apartments for medical professionals working at the hospital. BWI is discussing plans to revise the project and potentially rent the space's rooms out in an Airbnb style.
And the Syracuse Auto Expo returns for the 116th year. The event started just a few hours ago at the On Center and runs through Sunday evening. The expo is one of the nation's oldest auto shows, dating back to 1907, with a show that debuted the Franklin automobile. The event runs from 3 to 8 tomorrow, noon to 8 on Saturday, and noon to 5 on Sunday.
New York is facing a statewide shortage of rock salt. Counties across the state are sparingly using the salt they have left as severe winter weather approaches later this week. Residents in Onondaga County are combining sand with a chemical mixture to act as a replacement during this shortage. The city of Syracuse is not impacted by the county supply levels, and its salt barns are still fully stocked. Now, Cora, I know, thank goodness Syracuse still has their salt because it was so slippery outside today.
Exactly. And speak of slippery, I actually tripped this morning into some snow. So our Spencer Congel is here. Spencer, am I still going to be slipping all over Syracuse?
Unfortunately, Cora, yes, you are. Today was particularly warm. It got up to around 45 degrees today, and now currently it's 27. Temperatures have dropped, so all that snow melted. There's a lot of water around, and now it's all starting to freeze. So it is going to be pretty slippery and icy out there, and there is currently a lake effect snow warning in effect. I'll have more details on that later, but you're really going to start to see the effects of that as we get into the evening tonight. The chances of snow are going to be increasing quite a bit, as well as the temperature is going to be dropping, and it's going to be getting windy. It's going to be a wind chill around the single digits to low teens. So you're definitely going to want to probably stay inside, get a nice hot cup of hot chocolate, because it's not looking too good for these next few days. I'll have your full 5-day forecast in a bit, but until then, Isabella?
Thanks, Spencer. I definitely will be drinking some hot chocolate tonight. A local advocacy center is working to prevent child abuse and support families in need. Our reporter Sophia DeStasso shows us how they are making a difference.
In recent years, the need for child abuse prevention has been urgent. One local center offers a lifeline for children and families every day.
When COVID occurred, as you know, like everything stopped. And so there was a decrease in cases. I think overall in this field, the feeling on that is because there weren't people to report outside of the family unit. And then we kind of saw that surge when everything kind of opened back up. Unfortunately, we're seeing about 1,500 kids a year.
The McMahon Ryan Child Advocacy Center is a place where all essential services and investigative teams come together. They provide support for children and families, but importantly, seek justice.
We are an agency, the agency in Onondaga County that deals with all reports from Child Protective and law enforcement having to do with sex abuse and physical abuse of children.
Their team may be large in number, but they never lose sight of what truly matters: connection, not just with each other, but with the children who need them most.
And I think just understanding that these kids need someone outside of themselves to help them and let them know that what's happening isn't okay and that there is something that can be done about it, right? And that there is safety in the world is so important.
Here, no child is just a case. Every child is seen, heard, and supported, making all the difference. Reporting for Citrus TV News, I'm Sophia DeStasso.
Thank you, Sophia. Staying with Onondaga County Executive Ryan McMahon says he will work with Immigration and Customs Enforcement alongside the Trump administration deportations. This opposes County Sheriff Toby Shelley, who says he would only detain illegal immigrants if they had a warrant signed by a judge, following state law. McMahon says Shelley can, quote, pine on his own policies. Syracuse was named a sanctuary city in 2017, which means it does not have to adhere to federal immigration laws.
New details on the DOJ lawsuit targeting New York's green light law. New York Attorney General Letitia James released a statement responding to U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi in the lawsuit. In the statement, James said, "Our state laws include the green light law, protecting the rights of all New Yorkers and keep our communities safe. I am prepared to defend our laws just as I always have. The green light laws allow those who may not be legal U.S. citizens to acquire a driver's license."
The acting attorney for the Southern District of New York, Danielle Sassoon, has resigned. This comes after she was ordered by the acting deputy attorney, Emily Bove, to drop the corruption charges against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Bove says the charges may, quote, affect his ability to tackle illegal immigration and violent crime. It is unclear who will take over the office next.
When we return, the new details of an alleged attack in Munich, what officials are saying, and updates on the investigation.
Plus, the latest on President Donald Trump's tariffs, who they affect, and what critics are saying after the break. Stuttering a lot today.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
You're watching CitrusTV News, live at 6 with Cora Mayer-Costa, Isabella Galan, and Spencer Congel. And now, your campus news leader continues.
Welcome back into News Live at 6. Today in Munich, a car rammed into a group of protesters, injuring 28 people. The protest was related to a union strike. The suspect, Christian Huber, is an asylum seeker from Afghanistan.
State officials suspect malintent. The events come at a time where immigration is becoming a divisive issue in Germany. Police have launched an investigation into the incident.
President Trump has signed an executive order on reciprocal tariffs. A reciprocal tariff matches the tariffs that foreign countries have already set on American exports.
The president says the new tariffs will push countries to buy more U.S.-based products. Critics have concerns about this causing higher taxes for the American citizens.
And the latest on Trump's layoffs. The White House says around 7,500 federal employees have accepted a severance offer.
Last night, a district judge pushed the resignation offer forwards after previously ordering a pause. Judge George O'Toole says the unions who sued have no legal standing to appeal the case.
Coming up on News Live at 6, I'll have your full 5-day forecast and a look at more details on this lake effect snow warning here in central New York. Stay with us.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
From the CitrusTV Weather Center, this is SU's most accurate weather forecast.
Welcome back to News Live at 6. We've got some snow on the forecast for the next few days here. It's not looking too great if you were hoping for some warmer temperatures or to see that sun. We did see the sun a little bit this week, but it looks like it's not going to be coming back for a while. We have that lake effect snow warning in effect until Saturday at 1 a.m. So there will be some snow from that, quite a bit. I'll have some more information on that in a second. But as we move into the latter half of the weekend, Sunday, we will see some rain in the morning as the temperature is a little bit higher, and as it gets colder, that will turn into snow. And then the beginning of next week, it'll be pretty chilly, highs in the teens. And likely some snow on Monday, perhaps Tuesday. We'll see how things turn out, but it's looking very cold, very snowy, so get your shovel, get your salt, or better, just stay inside. Now, for the lake effect snow warning that is in effect right now, that started today at 4 p.m., and it will be in effect, like I said, until Saturday at 1 a.m., so covering this evening, most of Friday, and then a little bit of Saturday. We will see between 5 to 11 inches of snow, maybe a little bit more than that in some certain areas, and it will be pretty windy, up to about 35-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And that lake effect snow means that it's going to be pretty heavy snow, pretty concentrated, and there's going to be kind of a lot of it. So if you're going to be driving, especially around this evening or tomorrow morning, definitely be careful. Try and be as safe as you can, because that snow is coming in the next few days. That's all I've got for weather for now. Cora?
Thank you, Spencer. All that snow does not bode well for Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Definitely not.
Well, the Service Dog Club at SU has a special partnership with a local nonprofit.
Our Benjamin Lefkowitz details the relationship.
Guiding Eyes for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that provides guide dogs to those with vision loss. Mary Unk, co-region coordinator in Central New York, has been involved in the organization since 2005. Here at Syracuse, Unk brings her own guide dogs to interact with students. Lucia is a guide dog in training and goes through socialization skills such as trips to the market and Syracuse basketball games.
So, you just can't stress enough the importance of what these dogs do. They really are an opportunity for somebody to have just a great sense of independence and a great sense of freedom.
Room 207 in the Hall of Languages is where the Service Dog Club at SU meets in partnership with Guiding Eyes for the Blind. Let's see what they're all about.
So tonight there's a student club meeting for service dogs at SU, and we've had such a great collaborative relationship with the student club.
Senior Ariana Khan, the co-president of the club, raises her own guide dog that lives with her.
Do an activity that will provide some sort of volunteer service to Guiding Eyes for Blind and other service dog communities in our region. Today we're doing a Valentine's Day themed service activity where we're making treat jars to give to the pups on program.
With Lucia the Yellow Lab, Benjamin Lefkowitz, Citrus TV News.
Coming off a triple overtime win over Boston College, Syracuse men's basketball took on Miami at the Wasco Center. Could they carry the momentum forward and secure another victory? Find out next.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner!
Go. Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! Oh, I thought you were on my team.
They took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
And now, your Citrus TV Sports Report.
Welcome to sports. I'm Grace Piacco. Syracuse men's basketball dropped a tough one to Miami 91-84 with J.J. Starling and Eddie Lampkin Jr. putting up big numbers despite a strong second half. The Orange couldn't seal the deal. Here's what head coach Adrian Autry had to say after the game.
We played with we just didn't play defense. We just showed up today, gave up 90 points. We talked about what we needed to do. We didn't do it, so.
With the loss to Miami, Coach Adrian Autry made it clear that the team needs to step up their effort, especially on the defense. As March looms, Syracuse faces a pivotal test in its search for consistency and stability. Next up, the Orange take on UNC at home this Saturday. Syracuse women's basketball heads west for a late-night battle against Stanford tonight, tipping off at 10 p.m. Eastern, inside the Maples Pavilion. The Orange enter on a 2-game win streak powered by Georgia Woolley's 21-point outing against Wake Forest and Sophie Burrows' career-high 28 in a road win over Virginia Tech. Meanwhile, Stanford has dropped 3 straight, including losses to 2 ranked teams. The Cardinals lean on Nunu Agara, who's averaging 16.6 points per game. This is just the second ever meeting between the programs, with Stanford taking the first one. Syracuse will look to even the series. Syracuse lacrosse is headed to College Park this weekend for a marquee matchup against Maryland. The men's squad is riding high after dismantling a ranked Townsend team, 18-7. And with 3 games under their belt, they're looking sharp. The Orange still hold that number 2 ranking, but they'll face a serious challenge against number 6 Maryland. On the women's side, Syracuse sits at number 6 and will take on number 7 Maryland, a team they have yet to play a yet to play a game this season. The Orange have played only once themselves, cruising past UAlbany 21-9. But this will be their first real test. The action gets underway Saturday with the women at 11 a.m., followed by the men at 2 p.m. 5 Syracuse standouts are heading to the NFL Combine. Quarterback Kyle McCord, running back LaQuint Allen, tight end Aronde Gatson, defensive end Fadil Diggs, and defensive back Elijah Clark will showcase their skills in Indianapolis from February 24th to March 3rd. This group led Syracuse to a 10-3 season with McCord setting an ACC passing record, Allen cementing his place among SU's greatest running backs, and Gadsden rewriting that tight end record book. With Diggs and Clark anchoring the defense, this could be one of the Orange's strongest draft classes in years. Now they get their chance to prove themselves on the football's biggest pre-draft stage. Lacrosse takes center stage this week with the 2025 Championship Series, which began Tuesday and will run through Monday. This marks the first look at the new Women's Lacrosse League. Syracuse lacrosse alums are well represented, with Will Mark on the Maryland Whipsnakes and Christian Muley with the New York Atlas on the men's side. On the women's side, Emily Harris-Chuck, Megan Carney, Megan Tyrell, and Emma Tyrell are all playing for the New York Charging. Over the next week, these teams will battle it out in a high-intensity Olympic-style format, offering a sneak peek at what we can expect in the 2028 Olympics.
Now, Grace, I have been on an absolute football kick ever since the Super Bowl. I have been so hyped. So I'm wondering, what can we expect to see out of this NFL Combine this year?
Kyle McCord, I think, is going to go into the first-round draft pick, so I think that's going to be great. I think the others are going to get drafted. I think this is going to be, Fran Brown changed the whole directory of this team.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Grace. When we come back, we'll have your wake-up weather. Stay with us.
Hey, Hard, what's this? That's my resignation letter. You're resigning? Why? Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you eat stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit. I forgot. I'll do better. Please, don't quit on me. Okay, but remember, it's not what you say. It's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Tomorrow morning when you wake up, it's going to be pretty chilly outside, and that wind chill is not going to make it any better. We're going to be seeing wind chill in the single digits for most of the morning. And that snow that's going to be starting overnight is going to be continuing throughout most of the morning, and it should stop around 1 o'clock or so in the afternoon.
Not exciting weather, Spencer.
Very snowy. I've got to say, I don't know if I've ever put together a forecast that's had snow on every day.
Well, even though we are not looking forward to that snow, what we are looking forward to is Valentine's Day. And today is the day before Valentine's Day, which has become very widely known as Galentine's Day.
Now, the holiday was popularized and created in an episode of Parks and Recreation 15 years ago. Now, it's just a wonderful holiday just to have fun with all the girls. And Spencer,
yes, honorary Galentine. Honorary Galentine.
Exactly. You can join us. But do you guys have any sort of plans hanging out with, the girls or your friends?
I'm going to dinner with my friends, but we're doing it tomorrow because we don't have any significant others, unfortunately, but I have my girls, so it's okay.
That's all that matters, Grace.
No, I'm just going to go do work. That's probably
in a committed relationship with your homework,
yes.
I see.
Yes,
yep. Fair enough. Spencer?
Tonight it's Chipotle Thursday, so I'm getting some Chipotle. I'm going to enjoy it, and, that's about it.
That sounds like a great way to celebrate Galentine's to me. I don't know.
Now, my question is, what is everyone's favorite Valentine's candy?
Ooh, I'm a Reese's girl. I love my Reese's peanut butter cups, but specifically the heart shapes. The holiday shapes are always the best, but the heart ones are superior.
I agree.
Anything chocolate.
Okay.
Anything
There you
chocolate.
go.
I feel like I haven't had chocolate in a while, which is
Well, you should have some in honor to celebrate Valentine's Day.
for sure.
No, exactly. Spencer?
I feel like I like those like out of the box, the chocolates that have like it's chocolate and raspberry. Those are really good.
That is fair. Well, can't wait to see what tomorrow brings, but that's all for Citrus TV News live at 6 this Thursday night.
Don't forget, you can follow us on X and Instagram at Citrus TV News. For the entire Citrus TV News team, I'm Isabella Galan.
And I'm Cora Mayer-Costa. Have a great night, Syracuse, and an even better tomorrow.